Alright, so I'm going to do a brief ranking of all of the Batman films that I've seen. Um, this includes animated and live action. We'll start out with number one. I'm not a fan of starting at the worst and going up to the best. I believe in starting at the best. So we're starting with number one. Number one is Batman 89, tied with The Dark Knight Returns, which just so happens to show up right there. I'm happy that does, you know. I just typed in Batman, and the first thing that pops up is an advertisement for one of the greatest Batman films ever made. So that's fantastic. 89 Keaton film. It had some of that Tim Burton taste, style. And Keaton is excellent as Batman. There's nothing I need to say about it because it's been around forever. It's basically the movie that made superhero films famous. You know, it is. It is the OG. As the Codex would say, cape shit film. It is the OG and the best, and it's tied with The Dark Knight Returns. I've talked a lot about that. I don't need to say a lot. Peter Weller is excellent. I love part one and how it ends. Initially, I did not care for part two quite as much because I'm not big on Batman versus Superman situations, but the more I watched it, the more it grew on me. I think it did it in the best possible way. Unlike that movie. Fuck that movie. It was so stupid. I did like Man of Steel, and I wish Ben Affleck got his own Batman film. That would have been really cool. Okay, so that's number one. Number one is a tie between 89 Batman and The Dark Knight Returns. And number two would be... I guess I should probably thought about this before I actually started recording. I didn't even think about it. Number two would be... Fuck, what would it be? I'm gonna say it's gonna be... Batman Begins, I guess. I like Batman Begins a lot. Seeing it in theater for the first time, Nolan's fucking crazy ass, fucking loud score. The realism was cool. I've seen people shit on it on Codex, but it was unique at the time. And, yeah. Batman Begins, number two. I don't like Christian Bale's Batman voice. I don't like Christian Bale's Batman in general, but his voice was less egregious in Batman Begins than it was in the later sequels. So, yeah. We're gonna rate Batman Begins number two. Number three, we're gonna say, is The Dark Knight. We'll say The Dark Knight. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with that movie. Heath Ledger makes the film. He's a great Joker. He had his own unique take that nobody is ever going to be able to replicate. Yeah, that's number 3. Number 4 is gonna be... Actually, wait, I'm a retard. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna move the Dark Knight down to number 4. Number 3 is actually gonna be Batman Under the Red Hood. That movie was stellar. I actually just seen it for the first time last night, and it lived up to the reputation. I mean, a lot of people praise that movie. It took me forever to see it. I finally seen it. Number 3. Fuck yeah. Fucking right. Yeah, and 4 is Dark Knight. 5 would be Mask of the Phantasm. I posted a review on Codex. It's really good. It's really good ass fucking movie, you know. It's just got flaws. I mentioned what I didn't like about it. I didn't like the Phantasm character, because it's literally just Catwoman, but shittier. Oh fuck, you know what? No, I'll keep that there. What number was I on? Okay, that was 5, right? Okay, 6 is gonna be The Batman. The Batman. I like Brandon Peterson. Or wait, what's his name? Robert Pattinson, sorry. I like him in the role of the Batman. I always like stories where it's a young Batman, you know, figuring shit out. I thought that film did it really good, and I thought he played the character really well as Batman. He didn't really... As Bruce Wayne, he didn't really do anything. He wasn't really a Bruce Wayne character. Actually, now that I think about it, he's similar to Keaton, because Keaton also was just Batman. He wasn't really Bruce Wayne, you know what I mean? Robert Pattinson was similar in that way, where he was just Batman. Like, the scenes where he played as Bruce Wayne, you know, there wasn't much character there at all, which is fine. Also, that movie has my favorite Batmobile. That is the best Batmobile, and the best Batmobile reveal ever. The Penguin's good in it. Yeah. After that, we're gonna say... Where are we at? Was that... Fuck me. I forgot if I was on 6 or 7. I think that was... Shit. Okay, just ignore the numbering. Next, beneath that, is gonna be Batman Returns. A little too Tim Burton-y for my taste, but it has the best Catwoman, and Keaton is fucking epic in it. just as he was in the first film. And yeah, Danny DeVito was great as the Penguin. It had some good moments, but it was just a little too weird compared to the original Tim Burton Batman film. It's just not. You can't beat that. I'm sorry. It invented an entire genre of live action superhero films, basically. It did. So, but no, I like Batman Returns, so that's the next one. Like I said, I already forgot what number I was on, so we're not doing numbers anymore. The next one down would be Under the Red Hood. That was excellent. I need to rewatch it because I was kind of drunk when I watched it, and I don't remember some details, but I remember it was very good. And then below that, we'll go Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, very good. And below that, Batman vs. TMNT, also very good. I liked all three of them. Did I mention Mask of the Phantasm already? If I forgot about that one, then that would be above those three. And then after that, it would be Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, the Snyder Cut. Yeah, I would honestly rate that above Christopher Nolan's version of or Christopher Nolan's film, The Dark Knight Rises. I did not like that film all that much, other than the portrayal of Bane. Bane was the best part of that movie. I thought everything else sucked. Well, Batman getting out of the pit was kind of cool, but so yeah, it would be that. And what else have I watched? The last would be, well, no. Fuck. I completely forgot about Batman Forever. I would put Batman Forever right beneath The Dark Knight Rises. Like right underneath it. Tommy Lee Jones is obnoxious in that movie. He's terrible. He's a great actor, but in that movie he was just miscast and misled. Jim Carrey's a fine Riddler. I like Val Kilmer's Batman. He's a good Batman. So yeah, that I would put that right below The Dark Knight Rises, and beneath Batman Forever. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget any, because I know what the last one is. I think I've mentioned every single one that I have seen. I'm not going to bring up the animated series because it's been far too long since I've seen it. Yeah, so beneath Batman Forever, it's going to be Batman v Superman. That movie is just a giant pile of shit. I fucking hate it. And beneath, I will say, in that film's defense, Ben Affleck is great as Batman. That's the only good thing in that movie. and it's the only thing keeping it from being dead last, is Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck's Batman is fucking awesome. I like his scenes in that movie. Everything else is shit. And it doesn't make any sense. Batman v Superman, the Zack Snyder's Batman v Superman is a piece of shit. And the only other one I can think of off the top of my head is is it Batman and Robin? Is that the George Clooney one? I can't even remember the name of it. It sucked that bad. That's easily the worst that's ever been made. Nothing can top it in badness. So that's my rankings. I probably fucked a bunch of shit up. Like I said, I already lost count like halfway through, but I feel like that's fairly accurate. There might be a Batman movie I'm forgetting, but I mean, off memory, I think it's pretty accurate. That's about how I would rank them.